Hello, this is Natasha Leger, and this is my project presentation on increasing kindness, empathy, and mental health awareness through my internship at ASU. Now that I have wrapped up my time with the kids at the Dens Club, these are the highlights of the outcomes of my project. The kids showed a significant improvement in their behavior. The amount of think sheets that were submitted in this last month, April, was literally cut in half from the previous month, March. March's amount of submissions were less than the 6 previous full months prior to the project's implementation. This highlight shows amazing improvement with the ill behaviors and the whole feel of the Dens Club environment. Now it is able to focus on more of the fun activities instead of so much behavior management. The 3 phases of a human-centered design project are inspiration, ideation, and implementation. You would use this process to create a solution to a problem within a community of any type. When using an human-centered design, you will have a better understanding of what change is needed, what the true related concerns are, and a more effective solution. My target audience for this project were the children that attended Western Peaks before and after school programs. The goal of this project was to increase kindness, empathy, and acceptance in order to have a safer and more inviting environment for the children and staff who are present. The plan was to evaluate the amount of think sheets that are submitted monthly in order to see if we are having success in reaching our desired outcome. We also planned on conversations with the participants at the end of the project to get feedback on what they thought about the project's activities and its outcome. The impact affected approximately 65 children throughout the duration of the project. The children participated in daily check-ins with me or Ms. Joe 4 to 5 days a week for approximately 12 weeks. They also did project-centered activities and or games and interactions at least 3 to 4 times per week. The goal was to increase kindness, empathy, and acceptance within the program's participants. The evaluation tool that we utilized was the amount of think sheets that were submitted monthly. The amount of think sheets that Ms. Joe would have in the months prior to implementation of the project was approximately 36 per month. The first month after we implemented the project, this number started to slowly decrease. For February, she had received 29 think sheets, enrollment status. In March, the initial number had cut in half. Miss Joe had only 18 think sheets for this month. This last month, the number stayed down but did not decrease much at 16 think sheets for the month of April. This data was amazing to see. It shows the improvement in behaviors within the program and also shows that they are all still children who are still learning and still making choices that are not always the preferred choice. Adjustments that I had to make throughout the implementation of my project in order to keep it going and successful was to change the kids' daily check-ins to be solely on my clipboard instead of up on the wall for all to see. This change was made due to the fact that even though it was an option from the very beginning, other students would call them out if they chose not to participate publicly. After this started to happen, I saw a decrease in participation from the shyer kids. Miss Joe and I decided to make the whole check-in system between us and each individual child. This change actually encouraged other students that were always more reluctant to participate to jump in. This project that encourage growth in kindness, empathy, and mental health awareness should most definitely be sustained in the program, in the before and after school program. In order for this to happen, I believe the staff, as in Miss Jo and her two usually teenage assistants, should embark on some professional development classes that would reinforce the use of social emotional learning, even in a non-educational setting like an after-school program. If Miss Jo can get help to implement this, it would be successful. The current problem is that the aides do not get any training, and typically this is one of their very first jobs, so they have a lot of growth and development ahead of them. The project could be scaled beyond the DENS Club to reach more and accomplish more by implementing it on the children's school campus during the school hours. This would mean that they would be exposed to the content and the encouragement for more of a positive mindset and open dialect in more than one setting. This would reach a broader audience and possibly embed the ideas deeper into the kids' choices throughout their whole day instead of just their daycare program.